Culture may be a main factor in human evolution instead of DNA these days, according to a new study.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that got me thinking. As much as we like to not say it, we actually do have quite the culture here in America.
Yeah. The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
Yeah. So this comes to us via BuzzFeed, and is actually non-Americans' favorite things about us.
So non-Americans' favorite things about us Americans.
About the United States, right?
Oh, I bet I know some of these.
Do ya?
Yeah, we're friendly.
We are very friendly.
Just ask how you're doing.
And confident.
Yes, hang on to that one right there. So it starts out, it says, I visited 35 countries, but nowhere has better food than the U.S.
Oh, I believe that
The
wholeheartedly.
food diversity is phenomenal, and Americans have improved and even perfected many global cuisines. In Europe, there's way too much focus on being authentic, whereas in the U.S., it really feels like a melting pot. The quote-unquote bastardization of cuisines from around the world has actually elevated food to a whole new level.
When you go to the French Quarter of New Orleans, it'll be some of the best food you've eaten. And that's specifically because it's not quote-unquote authentic.
Right, because it's
Specifically,
Cajun, soul food, and French
everybody.
influence.
Yeah,
Right.
man. And it's the best food you eat.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's see.
I know people used to think it was a faux pas, but I love a fusion restaurant.
Me too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put an egg roll in my burrito.
Hell yeah.
With anybody visiting here, especially Europeans, is to have 5 weeks like that. To
Yes.
be able to go and see places.
That's the
like
irony,
that.
right?
You know,
We barely get any time off.
We can't afford to do that.
Right, if you have a job, they don't really give you real time off. But we have a country that is so beautiful and gorgeous and diverse to look at. If you're in England, I've been to England. All of England looks like England. You were either on the coast or it's rolling hills. Yes, there's cities and all that, but I mean, like, that's it. We went to Germany. Germany looks like Germany everywhere you go in Germany, right? And that's not a criticism. It's just our country is so big. Like, dude, I wish we got holiday.
Exactly.
I should take advantage and look at it all.
Things non-Americans love about the U.S., they say the sandwiches. In America, there's so many glorious sandwiches. The Reuben, piled high with delicious corned beef on nice artisan bread. Philly cheesesteaks, thinly sliced ribeye dripping with salty, gooey provolone. And even the po' boy, a stunning creation.
Oh, yeah.
The Cuban,
It always goes back to the food.
the banh mi.
Banh mi, spectacular.
The club, the BLT.
Ooh, BLT.
I just think we have more variety of food.
French dip.
probably anywhere on this planet.
Roast
right?
beef sandwich.
Correct.
Because we keep it simple. I think because we don't say it must be done this way. We're like, look, bring it from any culture you want. If we like it, we're putting it on the menu.
Open face with gravy and a fork and a knife and mashed potatoes.
Exactly.
Pretty strong, too, on Texas toast.
We're back up for part 2 of the stream, by the way. Non-Americans, things that non-Americans love about the U.S., the diversity. You'll find people from all around the world, and because of that, food from all around the world. It's amazing. Yet again, we're back on the food. People come here and they make the food even better.
I mean, it's how you learn a lot about a culture.
Absolutely.
Eat their food.
Yeah, for real. And the tradition behind it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, and look, I've always maintained one thing about the U.S. versus everyone here is something.
Right.
Right? But, like, if I go to Japan, everyone's Japanese. When I go to England, everyone's English. Big, heavy Indian population, but it kind of ends there. Go to Italy, you come to the States, like everyone gives you 8,000 different backgrounds. That makes us what we are.
Steve, you said that you wish that we could have a European holiday. However, this one says, I love how over-the-top American holidays are. I'm not really into holidays, but I would like to experience Thanksgiving or Christmas U.S. style.
Maybe
Right, so
because
now-
we get so little time off, comparatively speaking. It's
Sure.
like, dude, go all in for this day.
For
I mean, if
real.
another country invited me over and they said, hey, for one day, we're going to cook this massive traditional meal and watch our local sport, I'm in.
Let's go. We're going to have great savory foods. We're going to have a table that's a smorgasbord out there.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to want to take a nap halfway through, and then we're going to watch soccer when you wake up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, right? In.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
no doubt. No doubt.
We're going to spend all day cooking. We're going to be exhausted by 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And you'll love it.
Two meats, or a veg and 2 meats.
Oh, man. And then I'll leave you with this last thing that non-Americans love about the U.S. culture. They say the air is so clean in the United States. Of course, not right around now because of all the
We're
damn
real
wildfires.
fortunate up here.
Yeah, no
Although
kidding.
other than the smoke, we have the freshest air I believe that I've ever experienced in in the United States.
They say when you come
Here,
from a
yeah.
country with
Yeah.
massive amounts of pollution like I do, Beijing, you really appreciate the blue
Yes.
sky and the fresh air. And I think kind of on the coastal areas, I don't know so much about the flyover states, but I've heard, the Carolinas got the blue skies that are unbeatable. I know that here in Washington State, we take for granted just how beautiful the sky is. I've traveled in a handful of different places like, bro, we're doing really, really well.
One of the
Aaron's-
first things I noticed when we moved here was the sky. It's like we're on the same planet. It's the same blue sky, but the blue here is a lot different than
Believe
the
it.
smog
Man,
is.
I was talking to a nurse the other day, and she was like, she's from Mississippi. She's like, I just can't believe how you can drink the water out of the tap. Out of the tap.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's like, we never could do that.
No.
I was like, she's like, she was telling me all the the things that she likes about this area. And I was just like, you know what? I forget about that stuff just because we've been here for so long. But you're absolutely right.
Hell yeah, man. A couple of Everett is suing their moving company for some broken items, Miles.
Well, what are the items that were broken?
Tell you
there,
all
Mike?
about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, we made it to the weekend and drinking time.